Hi, I'm Dana, and welcome to Own Your Worth. Today we're going to talk about validation. Okay, a long time ago, and I will link it below, I did an episode on it. I think the title was Just Say Thank You. And I explained that, part of the human experience is that we love to give. Everybody loves to give. But if we are opposed to receiving, then we are rejecting other people, plain and simple. If somebody offers you a gift and you reject the gift, then they don't feel very good, right? And I have had a few people in my office lately saying, I just don't receive well, it makes me uncomfortable. But, okay, so think about that. Think about that. I just don't receive well, it makes me uncomfortable. That person is trying to give you something. And you're rejecting not only yourself, because first of all, you're rejecting yourself if you don't receive well. But second of all, you're rejecting the other person as well. Okay? I live in the upper Midwest, and it's still snowing here. And we had a whopper, 2 in a row actually. We've had some big snowstorms lately. And I had the coolest experience the other day at 7 o'clock in the morning while I was shoveling and snow blowing out my driveway that I have ever had, okay? And I talk about my age often. I've been on this planet for 51 years. Never have I ever, play the game, right? Never have I ever had a snowplow driver who's plowing the roads stop, look at me, ask me to move back in my driveway and plow the snow from the end of the driveway up so that I could actually make some progress. I looked at that human being, and he rolled down his window too. So you guys, this was not for me. I mean, it was for me, but he full on needed to do something nice to somebody. Like I could just feel the energy. He'd been awake for 36 hours. He rolled down his window and I looked at him and with all the sincerity I could muster, I was like, thank you so much. And I could see the weight energetically roll off of him. He just needed to be kind. He was tired and worn out. And I don't know if you live where snowplows are, but most people don't really like snowplows. Because they're constantly complaining how they push the snow up at the end of your driveway or they're in the way if you're on the road. They don't get a lot of gratitude. And so I recognized it for what it was, and I allowed him to give me a gift so that he could get the gift in return. And it was just energetically reciprocal, and it was beautiful, and it was amazing. And so that is why we need to understand that it is self-validating, okay? We need to self-validate. We need to take care of ourselves, and we can do things not because we need somebody outside of ourselves to validate us, but simply because we want to do something nice. So one tool that I like to use is to ask myself, why am I doing something for somebody? All right? Before you say yes, think about why you're doing something. If you're the kind of person that does all these nice things for all of these people, and then you get home and you are complaining because people aren't being nice back to you, you're not doing it for the right reason. The energy isn't reciprocal. And trust me when I tell you, you all know this. We feel other people's energy when we interact with them. And if you're needing validity, needing something, attention, love, validation, an acknowledgement of your worth, people feel that. And they don't do it on purpose, but subconsciously they're going to shut it down or reject it if they don't have it to give. So the reason I wanted to talk about the topic is because it's super, super important to work on validating yourself and then operating from a place of whole. W-H-O-L-E. Be whole. Be whole and operate from there. And do nice things for others because you're like, I feel so good. I'm just going to do this. And I don't care if I even get a thank you. I don't hold doors open for people because I expect them to thank me. I hold doors open for people because they need doors held open for them, right? Same thing. When I text somebody, I'm thinking about you, or I text one of my kids, I love you, I don't do it to get it back. I do it because my heart is overflowing thinking about that person, and I just want to let them know I'm thinking about them. I don't need the validation from them. I'm full. I'm whole. So think about that, please. When you do something for somebody, where is the energy residing? Is it reciprocal, or are you needing? Are you trying to force? Are you forcing validation? Are you forcing an acknowledgement of your worth? Are you forcing somebody to make you feel loved? Or are you just like, hey, move out of the way so I can move this snow for you because I'm tired and I just want to feel better. So that's my big talk for today, validating. Thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. And thank you for being here and sharing this time with me. I appreciate you. Until next time, namaste.